So, we meet again. Hey, you guys. We're going to get started in the usual 5 minutes at 2 o'clock East Coast time. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's Good Friday. And hi, John B. Actually, I have a favor to ask you. As you file into the room, I want to ask a question, which is, I'm curious to see how many people are in the room with you watching this right now. Is it just you by yourself? You and your brother or sister? You and a friend? You and a group of people? So if you could make a comment telling me how many people are watching in your room right now, that'd be really interesting to find out. And I'll look at the comments later so I can get an idea of how many people are there. Anyway, hi Luke, Peter, and Ben. How you doing? Srikar, glad to see you. How many people in your room, Srikar? Reed is here. And hi Darcy. Billy, hi Billy Sickles. How you doing? Molly from Evanston is in the house. Bowen and his mom. Okay, that's 2 people. 2 of us. Okay, good. And Oliver's here. Hi, Oliver. 5 people watching. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. Hey, Bennett. And Billy's here. Hi. Kaplan. Oh, I guess that's Alyssa. Hi, Marcus. How you doing? And Grant in Virginia, always here. Me too. Hi, Andrew. We'll get started in 4 minutes. 4. Hi, Phoenix and Kaplan. I already said. No, I said Alyssa. Okay. Nathan. And Alex and Patrick are here in Ohio. Okay, great. John V and her cousins. How many cousins, John V? John and Leanne are here. AJ and Danny from Illinois. 4 people in total. Logan and Mackenzie in Ontario. Ethan and Hayden. Hi. Grandma's there too. Hi, Grandma. Colin and Cora in Illinois. Some of these are going by too fast. I'll read them after this is all over. Billy, who are the other 2? Miriam's here, and Alex and Zach in New Jersey. 5 people, okay, in the Patel household. Great. The Smith kids from Texas are here, as always. We'll get started in about 2.5 minutes, I guess. Sebastian, Valentina, and Mom in the car. You're in the car? Are you driving in the car? Or are you just parked? The Markwood crew. Lyra. The Kaplan household. All. I don't know how many all is in the Kaplan household. Emmett in Wisconsin. Maddox in Indiana. It's not go time yet. We still have another almost 2 minutes to go. Madison and Mama in Staten Island. And Tatiana. Hi, Tatiana. Did I miss you? Josephine. Sophie. GR. What does GR stand for? German Republic? Ria in Atlanta. Carter and Mitchell, Illinois. Okay. Liliana. Well, I'll have to see that later. Vanya. Okay. We got about 1.5 minutes to go. Okay. Madison and Mama in Staten Island. Josh in Cape Cod. Hi. We got 114 of us. You still have time to get some more people in the room. Your cousins, your nephews, your nieces, your uncles, aunts, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, your friend down the street, whatever. Okay. Finley and Fisher in Maryland. Okay. Savannah from PA. We got less than 1 minute to go. Less than 1 minute. Carter. Josh in Cape Cod. Hi. Devin in New Jersey. Yeah, 45 seconds. Okay. Bryn and Jim. Hey, Jim. How many people watching with you, Jim? Just by yourself? Tyler in New York. Glen Rock. I thought it was Germany. All right. Okay. All right. How many seconds? Ooh, wait. Oh, less than 30 seconds to go. I better start getting nervous. I used to get nervous. I still get nervous a little bit. Okay. 15 seconds to go until go time. Hey, Ion and Anaya. It's not go time yet. We still have 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's go time, baby. Hi, Dan Gutman here. I am the guy who writes the My Weird School series and lots of other books for kids too. Welcome to number 89 in my weird read aloud. 89. That means we have 11 to go after this. And next week, let me just tell you, next week's our book is going to be another summer book, and it's an oldie. It's an oldie but goodie. This one's from 2008. Mr. Sunny is Funny, another summer book. And AJ and his family are renting a beach house over the summer. And guess who shows up? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an A. All right? So we're going to read this book next week, starting on Monday, 2 o'clock, East Coast time, as usual. All right, where are we? Oh, okay. Our question of the week. Our question of the week is from Abigail, who lives in Holly Springs, North Carolina. And Holly asked, why does Dr. Carbles always drive a tank? Yes, Dr. Carbles, he's a really mean guy, as you know. And I wanted to really exaggerate how mean he is. So I thought, okay, he's not going to drive a regular car. And there's a singer I really like. His name is Stephen Lynch, and he does comedy songs. And one of his songs is called A Little Tiny Mustache. And in the song, it's about a woman who's so mean that she drives a tank. And I thought, I think that's what planted the idea in my head to have Dr. Carbles drive a tank. That's where it came from. Thanks for your question, Abigail. Okay, let's get to our book of the week, which is Bummer in the Summer, the My Weird School Summer Special. And we're going to finish this book today. We're going to read chapter 12 today. And if you've been following, you know I mentioned yesterday that this book is sort of like my version of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And AJ, he's expecting a fantastic summer, but he goes to sleep, you know, thinking about the great summer ahead, and all these ghosts start visiting him in the middle of the night. You know, the ghost of summer past, the ghost of summer present, the ghost of summer future, who happened to be Andrea. And it's been horrible because all these ghosts have told AJ horrible things about himself, and they've made him really think about the things he said and done to people, you know. And Andrea, in the last scene, she takes him into the future where she takes him to their own wedding, where AJ and Andrea are going to get married. And so in the last scene, they, where is it? It ended with the Mayor Hubble, who's the justice of the peace, and he says, AJ, you may kiss the bride. And that's the way it ended. So now we're going to pick up with chapter 12, the last chapter in the book, which is titled The Next Day at School. Okay, you guys ready? Gather around your big screen TV, your laptop, your tablet, your smartphone, whatever it is. Let's start reading. That's all I remember. I woke up covered in sweat. The clock at my bedside said it was 7 o'clock, which was weird because I never had a clock at my bedside. I wonder where that clock came from. I looked around. Everything seemed normal. There was no evidence that all those ghosts had visited me during the night. AJ, my mom called from downstairs. It's time to get up for school. I don't feel good, Mom, I said. Can I stay home today? Oh, you say that every day, silly, my mother replied. I dragged myself out of bed and got dressed. I went downstairs to eat breakfast and rode my bike to school. The first person I saw when I got to class was Andrea. She was putting her backpack into her cubby. Good morning, Arlo, Andrea said cheerfully. Ah! I screamed in horror. Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Oh wait, it's the Daily Siren. Sorry about that. Don't touch me! Leave me alone! What is your problem? Andrea asked. All I said was good morning. I went over to the guys, hoping Andrea wouldn't follow me. Are you okay, dude? Ryan asked me. You look like you've seen a ghost. I got to show you Jim's picture AJ and Andrea. Andrea's putting her stuff in her cubby, and he's freaking out just because she said good morning. You look like you've seen a ghost. I did, I told him. I feel sick. I think I need to go to the nurse's office. That's when the weirdest thing in the history of the world happened. Our school nurse, Mrs. Cooney, was walking by our classroom. Did somebody say the word sick? She said. She asked excitedly. Mrs. Cooney loves it when kids get sick. If kids didn't get sick, she wouldn't have a job. AJ thinks he's sick, said Michael. Mrs. Cooney pulled out a thermometer out of her pocket. Say ah, she said, poking the thermometer into my mouth. And here's a picture of Mrs. Cooney putting the thermometer into AJ's mouth. It took 1,100,000 seconds for the thermometer to beep. Finally it did, and Mrs. Cooney looked at it. 98.6, she said. Perfectly normal. You're fine, AJ. Arlo is faking it, Andrea told Mrs. Cooney. He just wants to get out of school. Arlo does that all the time. But he is really sick. Sick in the head. Oh, snap, said Ryan. Andrea said you're sick in the head. Are you going to take that, AJ? I looked at Andrea. She had her hands on her hips. When girls put their hands on their hips, it means they're mad. Nobody knows why. Here's a picture of Andrea with her hands on her hips, and she is mad. Aren't you going to say something mean back to Andrea? Asked Neil. Yeah, AJ, said Michael. Aren't you going to say something mean back to Andrea? I was faced with the hardest decision of my life. If I said something mean back to Andrea, I would get in trouble. And if I didn't say something mean back to Andrea, all the guys would say I was in love with her. Ryan was looking at me. Michael was looking at me. Neil was looking at me. Emily was looking at me. Everybody was looking at me. It was so quiet, you could hear a pin drop. Well, that is if anybody had brought pins with them to school. But who brings pins to school? That would be weird. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I had to think fast. No, I said, I'm not going to say something mean back to Andrea. I went to my desk and sat down. Ooh, Ryan said, AJ isn't going to say something mean back to Andrea. He must be in love with her. When are you going to get married? Asked Michael. Well, that's pretty much what happened. Maybe all those ghosts will stop bothering me and mind their own business. Maybe I'll get to fly again. Maybe Billy will stop running around in his underwear. Maybe the ghost will get out of our vacuum cleaner. Maybe the Earth's rotation will slow down again so we can have summer this year. Maybe Dr. Brad will strap me to a chair and put a monkey brain in my skull. Maybe the ice cream shortage will end. Maybe I won't have to repeat first, second, and third grade. Maybe Emily will stop saying mean things to me. Maybe I won't have to marry Andrea. Maybe I'll get a good night's sleep again. Maybe I'll try to be a nicer person. But, and read it with me, you guys, it won't be easy. The end. We did it, you guys. We finished the whole summer special. I think we all deserve a round of applause. What do you say? Oh, I don't need this book anymore, okay? I'm finished with it. So over the weekend, I'm going to give it away on Facebook. So stop into my Facebook fan page. I'll have some kind of a contest. I don't know what. I'll give away the book as I do every week. And I wanted to mention the summer special. It has like these puzzles and games and stuff at the end. And I thought I'd just briefly, before we wrap it up, read a little section of it where AJ and Andrea are talking about the invention of the popsicle, a summer staple, you know? So, yeah, I thought you'd like this. So, AJ says, try this one on for size. An 11-year-old kid invented ice pops. Very funny, Arlo. It's true. No way. Yes way. His name was Frank Epperson, and he lived in the San Francisco Bay Area. One night during the winter of 1905, he was fooling around with some sugary soda powder. He mixed it with water and stirred it up. Then he accidentally left it outside with the stirring stick in it. In the morning, the liquid was frozen, and Epperson had the first ice pop in the history of the world. How can you possibly know that, Arlo? I happen to know a lot about ice pops, okay? Epperson named his new invention the Epsicle and started selling it to the kids in his neighborhood. I get it. He combined Epperson and icicle to get Epsicle. So where did the name Popsicle come from? Epperson waited almost 20 years to get a patent for his invention. It was his own children who convinced him to change the name. It was their popsicle, so it became the Popsicle. That sounds a lot like one of your ridiculous stories, Arlo. Don't believe me? Here's Frank Epperson's patent, and I reprinted the actual patent application that Frank Epperson got for the invention of the popsicle. Cool, huh? Anyway, there's lots of fun stuff at the end of the book, so you should check it out. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we got to do our joke of the day before we wrap it up. You ready for the joke of the day? All right, here it is. Two jokes today, because the first one isn't that good. All right, it's why are wait a minute. Why are mountains the funniest place to go on vacation? Why are mountains the funniest place to go away on your summer vacation? Because they are hilarious. Get it? All right, that's not so good. All right, how about this one? All right. What did the beach say to the tide when it came in? What did the beach say to the tide when it came in? Give up? Long time no see. Get it? S-E-A-C. All right. Okay, I tried anyway. All right, let's thank Josh Salzman and Ryan Cunningham for our theme song. So it's time for you to stop staring at the screen, get off your couch, all right? And let's dance the weekend away. What do you say? Man, is that man nuts? My weird school, a million hundred hours long. My weird school, where normal things do not belong. My weird school, where art is cool, and the teachers are strange as a rule. And my weird school, oh yeah, it's my weird school. All right, you guys, have a fantastic weekend, you guys, okay? And over the weekend, I want you to wash your hands like crazy, wear a mask if you go outside, and read like crazy too, okay? Bye.